Third place, and the Crocodile is back out, baby!
Not exactly what I expected, but at the same time, not surprised. The Kazuya was just so, like, I don't know, just so on fire, so warmed up. I thought maybe we'd try it, but I think there's an amount of experience with this matchup that Bruho is a little more comfortable trying out.
I know that Axiom doesn't play as much anymore, but I think Axiom was a frequenter of sort of more Western Mass events than Eastern Mass, which means that the already obscure matchup with K-Rool, you know, you've got that in your pocket versus Kazuya, who Pelca's probably fought at least a couple decent Kazuyas in his time,
sure.
So go for the matchup unfamiliarity, and I think this is also the Crocodile that took Prodigy away from Pelca, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, good use of the grenades there to kind of cushion the landing a little bit for Pelca. I love the use of the crown armor to get around some of those options. And there's that forward command grab.
You saw the world that hit the bus cannonball, right?
Yeah. I was like holding my breath for it, and then I was like, all right, I have to talk about something else. But, okay. Nice.
We'll still find the stock, some weird stage biking thing.
Right.
Grenade will stop Bruho's advantage, but Pelca swinging to the forward. Not going to find anything with the forward tilt, and now Bruho off stage is confident, and a Hunter up tilt going to stop the down smash pressure though, but the downer's still going to find things. Up tilt finally putting down the Crocodile, but man, Pelca took a lot of pain to get there, and the down smash just going to make sure the stock lead stays in effect.
That covered so many things too, just because of the way the hitbox works. Covered like spot dodge, stay in place, probably shield pokes.
Bruho loves the down smash.
So good. Even caught the jump right there too. Why it's like so crazy. Okay. Oh, I love that option. Regular get up around the grenade. There's another down smash for the fans.
There is something about Bruho's play where something starts working and then you just see it a lot more from Bruho.
Right.
And we see Pelca returning the favor with the forward smash. Both these players happy to go wide on their options. Pelca has to fight a pretty insurmountable hill. Not impossible. The crown, I've talked about this before as well, but the crown makes this matchup so hard for Snake because it beats out grenades.
Yeah. That being said, Pelca has taken very little damage in the last minute and a half. Really kind of running away with the momentum right now. It's just so hard, unfortunately, to play so perfectly, right? You take one more hit, one of these down airs, for example, and you're done for.
4 in a row from Bruho.
Oh, that should
confidently,
be it.
And that should be it with a down throw. No!
That's new. I don't know about that.
I hear the crowd disappointed about that one. Probably had it with the up tilt too.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more confusing. But that's a new lease on life for Pelca.
Forward tilt, pretty much any other move, I think probably would have been it.
Pelca just playing the waiting game. Knows there's no room to approach. And every inch that Bruho steps forward is another inch of stage that Pelca can't play around with. But Bruho respecting the space. Waiting for Pelca to slip up. Knows might not get another opportunity to pull a down throw up tilt like that again, and the crown will be the opening potentially for Bruho. Pelca slipping back down to solid ground.
Wow.
And able to make more space with the dash attack, somehow still in this game.
Yeah, it just feels so close. Pelca at 190, but Bruho not able to find the big hit. Just these stray hits with the crown throw. A big swing right there. This should do it though. Yep, through the Cypher too. Bruho finally finds it, but if I'm Pelca, I'm thinking that game was way closer than it should have been, and it's my fault. You know, I can make the rest of them much better. Maybe even take them. Maybe just take all the stocks instead of most of the stocks. But
Pelca got that a lot closer than I was expecting at the end.
Definitely.
That came down to like if a C4 connected or an up tilt, that would have been curtains for Bruho.
Right.
But the panic air dodge of the presence of the Crocodile, you can't like be mad about it because this is a scary Crocodile here. But Bruho will take that game 1. We're going back to game 2. Still PS2, same characters, nothing changing. But let's see if Pelca can make a difference.
Okay, I mean right now it's dead even after all those early trades. Kind of what you expect though. They're all kind of throwing projectiles kind of on top of each other. The one thing though I will say Crown is really good at kind of doing something about their grenades. Whether it's like armoring through the initial hit or making them explode when Pelca has them. Really good tool in the matchup I'm kind of appreciating as we go further in the set. Interesting option right there. I don't know about that one. That one's a good one, though.
Up tilt's a really good find there. Again, building on grenades a little bit. Effectively, what it does in this matchup is it means Snake can't Z-drop grenades to toss them.
Right.
Because the crown will always be in the area of influence that messes with those grenades. Bruho playing a lot more patient than I'm expecting. Just not going for kill options in situations and just playing like a Snake player. Standing still, waiting to find the read instead.
I was expecting a back throw there. Interesting.
4 backfired.
Yeah, that's going to be an unfortunate incident for Pelca, but even stocks now 2 apiece. Bruho, a lot of damage. We saw how fast the damage can rack up. Let's see, already big forward started. Pelca on the back foot, having a cipher here, and the dodge doesn't get beat out. I thought Bruho would be going for like a larger punish, but that's going to do it for sure. I was waiting for it to happen. Finally, that air dodge in gets punished with a down air. Bruho with a really big momentum shift.
I saw Pelca try and start stick there on Bruho while he was down. Not have the time and chance to. Bruho up in the air right now. A back air to keep pressure on.
Oh, good dodge.
Pelca's done a lot to keep strong momentum on his side so far, but Bruho is finding the openings that matter, and it's leading to this slight lead that we see right now. Bruho is starting to make more than slight.
True, yeah. I mean, we were seeing Bruho get a little creative, going for the triple, quadruple regrab with the up special, and now coming back down after finally losing that stock. And that almost did it. If we got a turnaround up smash, that would have been it for sure. Barely missing that other one. That'll do it for sure. Down air and up smash on the platform. Bruho going up 2-0.
I did just check because I was curious for the set record. They're 4-5.
Okay.
However, the last 3 have all gone to Bruho.
Yeah, I would definitely say, like, no matter what their record would be lifetime, Pelca surely started with the winning record.
Yeah.
But, so you're
Not
saying...
even, actually.
Oh, okay.
They went back and forth for a while, and then Pelca got 2, and Bruho got 3, and is currently looking to make it 4.
Yeah, they're going right back into it. We were talking about much earlier, a little NBG rematch, but Bruho is going to shake that up. It looks like if we can get one more game, but Pelca's definitely got something to say. They're doing a very good job in terms of shifting the momentum, trying to slow things down.
The slower play started working very well for Pelca. And so we're definitely going to see more of that. I wonder if there's even room to keep cranking the tempo down. Bruho putting really good pressure on, making sure that Pelca just doesn't get that room to breathe that you want. The vacuum also sucking the grenade across the stage. Right. That's the kind of thing that makes a difference sometimes.
Okay, I like the idea. Didn't really work out, but that'll do it. Bruho always finding those down air to up smash on the platform.
A lot of noise in the crowd as well over that one.
Yep.
Mini pop-offs and a back air. Gonna find a little spike, but at 0% it doesn't really matter. 128 on the crocodile. The up air gonna go wide. The up tilt gonna go wide. The jab's gonna connect, but it's not anything that kills. Come on, Pelca, you can do this.
Oh, that was so smart. Does a little up throw. Oh, back into the crown? Oh, Bruho is getting creative with it.
The custom combos from Kazuya are somehow carrying over to K-Rool.
What do you do there? That's a
Drop
good
grenade,
answer,
yeah. There's your answer.
Okay. Look, going right back to it. Interesting change of pace. This time, Bruho is saying, like, okay, we can take it slow if you want. I'll be down here, hanging out. And sure, Pelca can once in a while sneak in a grenade, but for the most part, it looks like not really able to do it a whole lot.
Remember, the ledge grab limit is 5. You got to get back on solid ground before that. Bruho playing around it very nicely, though, and just kind of owning that little corner of the stage.
Yeah.
Doesn't need any more terrain, has the property, doesn't need to pay more tax. And Nikita going to be interrupted by the Nair. Grenades normally start killing around this percent, but 1, they're kind of stale, and 2, K-Rool is heavy.
That'll do it, though. Not ready for this stage spike. Crowd waking up for Bruho. Pelca, though, big opportunity. Jumping over that down smash is huge.
More projectiles being thrown out with grenades. Basically being the entirety of Pelca's game plan right now. You see it, I mean, it's not a regular for Snakes to only play around grenades, but like this is grenade 101.
Right. Okay, we have the C4 on the left platform too. So it's definitely going to make getting back more difficult, but that grenade might have interrupted that follow-up for the C4.
lot of ground has been made up in this stock here. Pelca bringing it back to an even game. Does find the up tilt as well, gets the stock lead. Pelca not trying to get 3-0, trying to get something, and the grenade actually all important there, stopping the down throw berry.
Right. Okay, crown right there, also kind of working out. That should do it though. Gonna go with the down throw into the down air up there, but it's short.
Too high up there. Up air's not gonna reach up. 170% on the snake. Just trying to make a little bit more percent on this stock, trying to get as much of the lead as possible. Will at least get a hit of the Cypher, but the spike secures the stock no matter what. 47%. K-Rool can absolutely make that up.
Oh yeah. In fact, one hit. We definitely seen Bruho put some custom combos together throughout the day. It's getting a little late now, but there's every time to break out some more creative combos. I think Losers Finals is a pretty good time.
Whatever tech you've been working on, training room combos, whatever you got, use it now. Especially if you're Pelca, when you're on potential tournament stock, and then drag down Nair into the up tilt at the classic for Snake and puts Pelca on the board, not trying to go down with nothing.
Yeah, and it looked like it wasn't necessarily a combo, but we saw the start of an offensive option from Bruho. I think it was down tilt. So good stuff from Pelca to kind of like recognize that, you know, Bruho's been trying to swing often. I might be a Pelca believer, Joey. I might be. We're going into game 4 here. Like I said, Pelca has looked pretty confident. Now it's starting to put it together too. See what we can do on Pokemon Stadium for game 4.
We got the ult swap out for Bruho. That's the only difference. I hope you like PS2. Because the pros like PS2, so you get to see PS2.
It's a good stage.
It is a counterpick stage now, if movie ranks is to be believed.
If they are. Okay, this is a different game though. We're not really seeing much success from the blunderbuss. It's a lot of grenade damage, a lot of Pelca chipping away.
This feels like the last 4 sets between these two, including this one, very much coming into play for Pelca here.
Yeah.
It's the slow analysis that has led Pelca to the conclusion of, I'm just not going to approach.
Right. It's been kind of working out. However, look at one misstep. You get hit by the crown, you get hit by the crown again, the blunderbuss. Now you're at 70%, just about.
As much as Snake is good at camping, K-Rool is surprisingly good at matching that pressure back. So it just leads to this, where you've got 2 catapults firing at each other from other sides of the stage. And there's this middle ground that nobody wants to occupy because that is dead man's land.
We see Pelca now mixing in the crawling to get under the crown or the cannonballs. Had to put the shield up though. That gave Bruho an opportunity to take some stage. And now Pelca moving a little bit further to the left. As I say that though, Bruho giving up the stage. So they're just back to full screen camping. Pelca breaking it up with a dash attack. Good stuff.
Yeah, we had a solid minute and a half there of nothing but neutral, and finally getting some close quarters combat in. The down tilt does connect into the jab. I'm pretty sure forward tilt also would have worked there in the belly armor, keeping Bruho alive. Enough to put Pelca in the corner.
Yeah, now Pelca can probably make something happen with a grab. So that down throw jab kind of set up
and
another win condition, but yeah, we're back. All right.
Welcome to World War I, folks.
What a miserable time. Actually, yeah, this is like...
This is
oh, what the heck? Okay, finally we found an opening. Bruho not going for too much. Just kind of staying, you know, over on the left side to try to force something, or at least like threaten Pelca.
If Pelca just gets a grenade bounce like that.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, whatever works.
Oh, wow. Doesn't get the grab. Pelca immediately jumping back up.
It's a snake, it's slippery, and back to World War I. Oh, but the grenade gonna pop Pelca, not able to get rid of it. Taking a second on that angel platform, and both players turn to neutral.
Yeah, that's about all you can do. That was a pretty, you know, even stock. It was, you know, there's no real big reason at the moment for either player to drastically shift the momentum, shift their game plan, because, you know, in theory it worked for both of them. So they're just kind of hanging out.
I will be clear from the tone of my voice. I totally get why both players are playing at this range. You know, you want to be able to play safe. wow, belly armor going through grenade like that. I've never seen that work on dash attack, but hey, every day you learn something new. And this is the most close quarters we've gotten. Bruho trying to speed up the pace of the second stock, but every now and again we just go back to each other's sides and start playing war again.
Alright, that was a really good range on the crown right there, and look at that air dodge punish. Bruho taking a small lead here.
Crowd waking up a little bit for that one as well.
Yeah, I mean, Snake, for all of the good things his recovery does, sometimes they just, a lot of the times will dodge to the ledge. And up tilt, another great tool, Pelca taking that stock down to 1 apiece here.
Yeah, the reason why you see the air dodges like that is there's a lockout window on the Cypher where you can't do anything. You can't lock to ledge, you can't air dodge, and so it kind of leaves you in an awkward position if you're not close enough, if you're like right at the ledge height. So you kind of get stuck there, and in a lot of situations, it's easier to just go for the air dodge.
Yeah. Because you go too low, you do the Cypher, and that gives Bruho all the time to just land that down there anyway. Big scrap right here.
Whoa.
What? That was a forward smash?
That must have been the preemptive mashing or something. I don't know why Pelca would go for that. It didn't hurt in the long run, so nothing to complain about. But
and if it worked, it would have been sick.
Here it is again. If anyone is learning World War I history, one of these players is World War I Germany, not World War II Germany, and the other is, I don't know, France, I guess.
Well, we'll let them figure that out.
Yeah, you can come to your own conclusions there.
Okay, C4 on the platform is pretty big. Kind of shuts off Bruho from approaching. If you dash, grab, you get blown up. If you get thrown, you get blown up. Right now, though, back to the projectiles. Even like the thing that sometimes is a grenade will beat the blunderbuss essentially. Like
it just stops it dead.
Exactly. So
that approach option just goes with it.
So as good as like Crown is against grenades, like the grenades surprisingly good against blunderbuss, but finds an opening here, big opportunity.
Pelca.
Interesting. Yeah.
Just like, what are you gonna do? All right.
Oh, that was so smart. That was so good. Good stuff from Bruho. Finally gets it. We saw a lot of those attempts throughout the set, but that was when it finally mattered the most.